use.
We're tackling something I know is on everyone's mind, passwords. I mean, we all use them, right?
Absolutely.
But we've got this guide, and let me tell you, it gets into the nitty-gritty of how to make yours basically Fort Knox.
Yeah, because let's be real, strong passwords are, well, essential these days.
Couldn't agree more. And most folks get the basics. Longer is better.
Right, but this guide goes deeper. Explains the why,
Exactly. Like, they recommend 12 to 16 characters at least.
At least.
But they suggest 20 or more is even better. So why is that so important?
Think about those movies, right?
Yeah.
Hackers trying to break in, all frantic.
Oh, yeah.
Often what they're doing is called a brute force attack. Basically, they're trying every single combination. Letters, numbers, symbols, everything.
Oh, so the longer the password.
The more combinations there are. So yeah, way harder to crack.
So it's like winning the lottery. More numbers you need to match, tougher it is to win.
Bingo. Every single character you add, it's like another layer of protection. Not just hard, almost impossible to crack.
Makes sense. So length is key, but the guide also says mix things up.
Oh, absolutely.
Uppercase, lowercase, throw in some numbers, symbols, the whole shebang. Why is that mix so crucial?
This is how you outsmart the, let's say, basic hacking tricks. Imagine a hacker, right? Got this huge dictionary, every common word, phrase, you name it. They're going to use that to guess your password. Dictionary attack, they call it.
Clever.
But you throw in a jumble of different characters.
That dictionary is useless.
Exactly.
So like password 123 is out then.
Let's just say if that's yours, change it now. I mean, the guide uses a good example. They take a weak one like that, turn it into P at sword 2.9. Just a few tweaks.
Right. Special characters, swapping letters for numbers.
Boom. Way more secure.
Makes sense. Okay, what about personal stuff and passwords? Names, birthdays, all that. Bad idea, right?
Hackers, they're not dumb. They know people use that
They
stuff.
do.
Names, birthdays, pet names.
Yeah. It's easy to find online.
Especially if you're, like, super active on social media.
Right, so even if I think I'm being clever, my dog's name, my birth year, hacker could probably figure it out.
Oh, yeah, they could even try variations, add symbols or numbers to the end, So instead of those predictable patterns, the guide suggests passphrases.
Passphrases.
They give us a great example. Ditch John 1985. Use MB8 board $45 instead.
Okay, $M DA, board $45 instead.
Not only is it memorable, but try guessing that.
Right. It's strong, unique, kind of fun to say even. We've hit on something here. Passphrases, they seem way better than just random letters and numbers.
It's all about length and randomness. Think of it like a string of random words all together, way longer than a typical password.
Makes it harder to crack.
Way harder. Not based on dictionary words or common phrases. Forget those dictionary attacks or brute force methods we talked about.
Passphrases, I'm sold. But the guide also mentions a danger even with a good passphrase.
Oh, yeah?
Password reuse. Using the same one for, like, all your accounts. Why is that so bad?
Okay, imagine this. You've got one key, opens your house, your car, your safe deposit box, everything. Someone steals that one key.
I've got it all.
Exactly. And that's what happens when you reuse passwords.
Makes sense. So a hacker gets my password for one site, they could get into all my other accounts?
Potentially. It's a common way they do it, actually.
Yeah.
Credential stuffing, it's called. They take stolen passwords, try them everywhere, hoping for a match.
So even with a super strong passphrase, if I use it everywhere, I'm still in trouble.
You got it. Different password for every single account.
No exceptions.
No exceptions.
Okay, that makes sense. But let's be real, remembering dozens of unique, crazy passphrases. My brain would melt. How can anyone keep track?
Password managers, they're like, a digital vault. Store all your passwords securely. Some even generate them for you.
Whoa, so it remembers everything, keeps it safe, and even makes new ones. That's like...
a personal assistant for your passwords.
Exactly. Any suggestions for, like, the good ones?
Yeah.
The ones you can trust?
This guide actually mentions a few. 1Password, Bitwarden, LastPass, things like that.
Yeah.
Each has its own pros and cons.
Sure.
But they all have strong encryption, security features, keep everything locked up.
So password managers definitely got to get one. But what if, like, someone hacks that? Then they have all my passwords.
That's a valid concern. That's why you got to choose a good one. Reputable company, strong security, all that. And remember, your master password for that manager, that's the key to the whole vault.
The big kahuna.
Exactly. Make it your strongest one. Don't use it anywhere else.
Got it. Guard that master password with my life. No sticky notes for that one.
Nope. And there's one more layer. Got to talk about this. Two-factor authentication. Or 2FA for short.
2FA.
Like an extra lock on your door, even if someone's got the key.
Okay, I'm listening. How's that work?
Imagine somehow, they steal your password.
Scary thought, but go on.
With 2FA enabled, they still can't get in. They need a second thing. Could be a code sent to your phone.
Oh, right. I've seen those.
Or an app. Or even like a fingerprint scan.
So even if they have my password,
They're stopped. Don't have that second piece.
I like it.
This guide, it really pushes 2FA. Turn it on for your important accounts, email, social media, banking apps especially.
Makes sense. Those are the ones hackers really want.
Exactly. Extra security there is, well, crucial.
Now, I've heard that using an app for 2FA, it's safer than those text messages.
True. You're right. Apps like Google Authenticator or Authy, they make those codes offline. Way harder for hackers to snag them.
So we've got those rock-solid passwords, the passphrases, the managers, 2FA, the whole 9 yards.